Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the middle of February. Now Pisces, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Pisces, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. See what we have here for you. Now, just a small percentage of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed. And so if you watch my videos regularly and you've not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. Really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me. So we're going to be doing a pyramid spread here, but let me make sure everything is in view, all lined up, and then we'll get right into it here for you. All right, we'll put this right here. And all right, so taking a look here, you have a really nice energy showing up. Now, I feel like for many of you, you've been spending time potentially working a lot. I feel like work has been on your mind, money's been on your mind here, Pisces. I also do feel like maybe some of you have a love interest that's come in maybe at the beginning of 2022, or maybe even towards the end of 2021 that maybe some of you are looking at here. But I think authenticity and being the most authentic version of you and what is best for you is going to be the most important part for you during this middle of the month. And I will tell you why. Because for your overall message, you have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is unequivocally themselves. The English is not coming out right now, but the Queen of Wands does not try to be anyone else. This is all about authenticity. This is being the truest version of you. And the Queen of Wands is a card of attraction. And it's not just attraction in the romantic sense or the love sense of the word. It can also talk about being an attractive colleague or being an attractive somebody who wants to hire you, being attractive to many businesses and job opportunities and all of those sorts of things. Because number one, the Queen of Wands is authentic. They are themselves. Number two, the Queen of Wands is capable and able to handle and juggle a lot of tasks and priorities. And they do those tasks with an element of passion that is hard to find. And so the Queen of Wands always has multiple suitors. They always have, not just in love, but also in business. They can always go get a new job if they need to because they'll get hired right away. Everybody wants a Queen of Wands in their office and around them. And so for you, I feel like many of you have been looking to attract something into your life here, maybe at the beginning of 2022. And this may be coming to a head here for you in this month. Now, in the past, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Now, this is good because I always have people who come to me for both career and finance as well as love and romance, and we have messages for both stories here. Three of Pentacles is your colleagues, your teammates, your team environment. It can also represent teamwork, working together with others to bring about a solution. But the Three of Pentacles, if it's none of those things, can talk about how you are doing quality work here. You see the mallet, the anvil in the background. This person is proud of their work. They're showing their work. And presumably they are being recognized. They are being rewarded for the job that they've done. And so it's a very good sign for business situations, but it can refer to colleagues as well. And along with that, you have the Ace of Cups, which can represent new love entering into your life, some sort of happy new beginning happening. And it can say that there's a new romance in your life. Maybe somebody's interested in you. And I do think that you have a lot of interest, or you've had a lot of interest from people in your life here in whatever form that may be for you, right? I think your colleagues come to you for advice and for help. And I think your colleagues might even look up to you here. I also think for others of you, you've attracted someone into your life. Now, the question is, what will you do with that situation? Because in the future, you have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here. Now, the Seven of Cups is being spoiled for choice. You really can't make this up. I mean, you have so many options available. There are so many different ways that you could go here, Pisces, in your life. And it's really like you getting to pick and choose which way you want to go. You get to choose which cup to pick from, to drink from here with this Seven of Cups showing up. Now, it does say be careful because you could be overwhelmed by the amount of choice. You could be confused by the amount of choice. I think some of you are going to spend some time choosing here in February. You also have the Six of Pentacles, which is excellent because it's this idea of giving and receiving. It says that the act of giving is just as important as receiving and vice versa. So the Six of Pentacles can say that there is something coming towards you, especially when I get it with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles for me is a combination of potentially getting a job raise because you've done the work. You've put in the effort. You've shown that you have talent, or you have skill here, especially the Queen of Wands, and now you're getting rewarded for this. The rewards coming in with the Six of Pentacles. Now, it can also say that if you've been receiving too much, if you've been taking too much, it's time to give a little bit. And so it can also talk about financial balance, as you see the scale here as well. And so I definitely like to see what we have for you. But let's go ahead and start clarifying. Let's move up the pyramid here. So you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Cups. All right, so very nice energy for you. I definitely feel like for some of you, you may be getting a job offer. I actually think you have a myriad of opportunities in your life. When I get the when I get the Page of Wands with either the Queen of Wands or the Seven of Cups, to me it says that you have so many opportunities in your life. The Page of Wands can represent a job offer or news of a job offer, news of a new career. It can also just represent good news generally coming in, but you have both of these that I look for in combination with the Page of Wands being the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So it's almost like you have so many things coming in this month of February, in this middle of the month and beyond, that it may be a really good idea to ground yourself here with this King of Cups. The King of Cups is sitting in water, okay? And that is symbolism for needing to potentially rein in any emotions at this time. It's great to have emotions and you should allow yourself to feel. But the King of Cups in particular is emotionally intelligent. They know how to handle themselves and they don't get emotionally charged very often because it's their skill. Their skill is being emotionally intelligent. And so for some of you, I would say take a look at that. I would say don't let emotions overtake you or be the driving factor of something, because there is potential overwhelm here, maybe even emotional overwhelm. You do have this Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. The Ten of Wands can represent you carrying a burden, carrying the weight of the world on your back. And the thing is, though, the Ten of Wands has crossed the finish line because it is the last card in the Suit of Wands, and so for me it is a card of completion. It does say that you have experience. Each one of these wands that this person is carrying on their back does represent skills earned or knowledge gained along the way, so you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing here. And the Eight of Swords questions you, or the Eight of Swords is saying, are you giving yourself credit, or are you constructing some sort of mental imprisonment here, which is what this person is surrounded by. And the thing is, this is all self-constructed, okay? This is self-imposed here with the Eight of Swords. This is not anyone else, trapping you or anything like that. I almost feel like some of you need to recognize the skill and the talent and the experience that you have with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Don't allow whatever's going on in your mind here to prevent you from all of these opportunities that's coming in. Let's see what else we have. You have the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Swords. So double pages here. Lots of different communications, lots of conversations, news may be coming in. But I love this Wheel of Fortune in the middle. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of your destiny spinning. And it says that your destiny potentially has arrived. And when you get the Wheel of Fortune, it's important that you take advantage because the wheel keeps spinning. The wheel keeps turning. It signifies change in your life, but it's up to you if you want to take the change. because it's I probably use this way too much, but I'm gonna say it again. When the Wheel of Fortune comes in, is this idea of, will you stay in the station or will you hop in the train? The train has arrived. Will you get on the train or will you stay in the station? You could do either. It doesn't. It depends on what you want to do, and I feel like for some of you here, this is important because the Lovers represents an important choice to make. You're deciding, do you hop on to that train and go into a new direction in your life? Do you take a chance on luck here? Because the Wheel of Fortune talks about luck, talks about your luck changing, and it can also represent expansion and abundance because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. Page of Swords is potential like disappointing news or news of delay. I just don't see it. I feel like instead what this is doubling down on is this is a busy month for you. You have a lot of different talking heads, I feel like, in your corner. Let's see what we have. Let's move up the pyramid. You have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You're making the right choice here. I don't know what the right choice is for you. You do. But the thing is, the Knight of Pentacles indicates arrivals, especially as you have the Wheel of Fortune arriving, the train arriving, right? And so for you, the Knight of Pentacles is a very good card in that it's financial arrivals or it's material arrivals. And it says that you have worked hard, you've been dependable, and you've worked hard for something, and now it's here. The Ten of Cups represents major happiness in your life, a windfall of happiness. It's also a card of abundance. The people on the bench own the home behind them. And so for me, I always like to say that Ten of Cups is about potentially about like family money or family resources, similar to the Ten of Pentacles. But it can just represent abundance generally, in that having a good emotional life and having a good family situation is a form of abundance. Or just generally being extremely happy, having all 10 cups overflowing is very good. You do have this Ace of Cups, which starts off the suit of cups, and you have the 10 of Cups, which ends the suit of cups. So some of you are going to be extremely happy here. Let's see what we have. Five of Wands. So that's about conflict and potentially inner turmoil. You also have the Emperor here as well, which is a major sign of success in business. It's a very good omen, and it's a very good situation to find in a business situation. It means that you are acting with authority and leadership. The thing about this Five of Wands, I think that this is mental or internal turmoil here with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands, and this idea that you have all of these choices in the palm of your hands, and that may just be conflicting you a little bit. But you have a big choice to make, and I do think ultimately you are making the right choice. So this is an amazing reading. Thank you so much for being here. That's what I have here for you. So really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you in the next reading.